Hey, what's up, everybody? This is B&J Productions. I'm Jacob, and this is Brandon. And today we're doing an NBA special for the NBA openers tonight, where we're giving all of our predictions for MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Sixth Man, Most Improved Player, the NBA Finals, and a huge, bold, hot take prediction. And it's going to be out there. I'll tell you that. Okay, first off, we've got our NBA Finals predictions. Brandon, what do you got here?
I have Warriors versus Celtics.
Mhm.
Warriors in 5.
Five.
Celtics take one game.
Yeah, I've got the Warriors over the Celtics, but I've got it in 6 games. I think Jaylen Brown and Gordon Hayward and the guys, if they stay healthy, and Kyrie, they all stay healthy, they're the second best team in the league and can maybe get 2 games on this stacked Warriors team. But if they don't stay healthy, those games can move down from 2 to 1 to 0, and I think it's going to be the Warriors no matter what.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
our hot takes aren't going to predict anything about the finals because that's pretty much a
I think
set
the-
in stone
I
thing.
think the real finals game Warriors versus Rockets.
Yeah,
Since that's
I think
not in
so
the
too.
finals, it's not the final.
All right, Brandon, who do you have for your MVP pick?
MVP, I have Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
And I think that he's going to have a breakout year this year. He is a great player. He gets better every year. It seems like really doesn't seem like he's hit his ceiling if he has a ceiling.
Yeah.
And hopefully this year we see sky's the limit with this guy.
Yeah, definitely. They had a really slow year last year. Giannis played amazing with a terrible coach, and then Mike Budenholzer comes in, and he's going to try and prove some things too. And I think that's a really good pick. My pick here was a toss-up between 3 guys, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kyrie Irving, and the guy I picked for MVP, Kawhi Leonard of the Toronto Raptors. I
You
think
really
this
are
is
a new kind of stupid, aren't you? You think Kyrie Irving is going to win the MVP?
I said it's a toss-up there.
Okay.
But I gotta say, Kawhi Leonard's gonna win this here for the Raptors. I think the Raptors are a so much better team with Kawhi on this team, even though they lost Jakob Pertl and DeMar DeRozan. But I mean, Danny Green's just really solid players too, and I think Kawhi Leonard, if this Raptors team is the top 3 seed, and Kawhi plays at such an exceptional level, he will get this MVP.
Go on to the next subject.
Up next, we got our Rookie of the Year pick, and who's your Rookie of the Year, Brandon?
Rookie of the year, it's Ben Simmons. No joke, I think he wins it this year. Great player, is a real leader for the young player. Tie between Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz, both of them not rookies, but somehow the 76ers seem to win the Rookie of the Year. So
Okay. Brandon, kind of ridiculous bold prediction.
that's my
but,
bold prediction.
No, I don't think so. But my Rookie of the Year is Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks, and my bold prediction has something to do with the Mavericks in a little bit. But Luka Doncic plays at such an exceptional level, and there's a thing about European players being so far ahead of people with just 1 year in college. So he's been in the EuroLeague since he was 16 years old, won the MVP there multiple times. He's an incredible ball player. The way he's played in the preseason is incredible. The way he'll work with Dennis Smith Jr. and Harrison Barnes and Dirk and DeAndre Jordan is going to be amazing. I love this guy. I think he's going to win a unanimous Rookie of the Year. Up next, we got our 6th Man of the Year, and who do you got here, Brandon?
Oh yeah, Markelle Fultz. I have Markelle Fultz right here. I think he's a good. Honestly, this is really if they keep him at the
Yeah.
6th man. I think he's. They don't. I have no idea. Jamal Crawford even still in the league, or did he retire?
He is.
He's
I
still
think
in
he's
there?
on the Suns now. I think.
Well, I'm just gonna say if Markelle Fultz stays as the 6th man and isn't moved up ever, if what's his name? Guard.
Simmons?
Yeah.
He's playing
well,
point guard.
Okay, shooting guard. My bad. If JJ Redick stays in the starting
there we go.
rotation and Markelle Fultz is 6th man, I think
Yeah.
Markelle is 6th man.
Yeah, the big thing is if Markelle Fultz can step up, they'll easily moving to the shooting guard position, and JJ Redick will come off the bench. JJ Redick has been shooting lights out still to this day. He's about 34 years old, but he's playing at an exceptional level. So I think Markelle Fultz rides most of the season in that 6th man position. But for my 6th man, I've got Dennis Schroeder from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just got traded from the Hawks for Carmelo Anthony, even though Carmelo got dropped immediately when he was there. And I think Dennis Schroeder is going to take a step up in an atmosphere that's a little better than the Atlanta Hawks front office. and especially under Westbrook and working with Paul George and Steven Adams and Nerlens Noel, I think Dennis Schroeder is going to have a really bright year. He's getting the start tonight for the opening game against the Warriors because Russell Westbrook is hurt. But I do think Dennis Schroeder is going to play amazing and lights out, and it's not even going to be a choice here for 6 man. It was kind of a toss-up between him and Tyreek Evans, but I had to go with Dennis Schroeder here. Up next, we got our Defensive Player of the Year. Brandon, who do you got here?
Right here, I have Anthony Davis. A lot of people have them as their. I don't think he is going to be better than a few players, but I think he will be by far the best defense in the league. Proven time and time again, he is one of the best defense. I think this year he's just going to take it.
Yeah, I thought about maybe moving Anthony Davis to MVP too, but I don't think his team around him is that good yet, and I think with a lot of key extra pieces, I think Elfrid Payton and Julius Randle is a really important aspect to how he plays this year, and I think he's going to be incredible. Definitely one of the best players in the NBA right now, and I think he'll elevate his game even more, probably be the third best player behind LeBron James and Kevin Durant this year. For my Defensive Player of the Year, I've got Joel Embiid. He played such an exceptional defensive game last year and played really well. He's the best three-point shooter on the 76ers, which is sad.
Yep.
But he's incredible, and if he would have played every game last year at the defensive level he played, he would have been Defensive Player of the Year over Rudy. And I think this guy is incredibly talented defensive-wise, humongous guy. He's just going to do even more things for the 76ers. I think this East is the most exciting the East has been in such a long time, with Joel Embiid and the Sixers and the Bucks and the Raptors and all these kind of other teams. So I'm going to say Joel Embiid for the Defensive Player of the Year. All right, so who do you have for Most Improved Player?
Most Improved Player, I'm going to say Rondo. Rajon Rondo gets the start at the Lakers. Most Improved. Doesn't, it's going to be Joel. I do think Rondo, I think that he's a good fit there. He's with some guys that he actually like now. Had kind of an attitude problem. It was always end up wanting to fight the coaches. Dwight Howard, it seems like. I don't think there's guys here that along with have a great year. Maybe show some prime Rondo. Flashes of prime Rondo.
Hopefully, for the Lakers, I think it'd be even more exciting with him and LeBron and a lot of good players. But there's a reason Lance Stevenson, Rajon Rondo, and JaVale McGee came to the Lakers to work with LeBron because LeBron is the best player in the world, number 2 all time behind Michael Jordan, of course. But he's a great guy. LeBron is. He loves working with the players. Talk to the players who's played with LeBron. Most of them have great things to say about him and his work ethic. And I think Rajon Rondo is going to fit in well with the Lakers. I agree with you here. But my Most Improved Player is going to be Julius Randle of the New Orleans Pelicans. And you kind of went with Anthony Davis here. I got to go with this guy because, he had some slow years at the Lakers. Kind of haven't had as much talent. The Mavs thought about signing him, but they went with DeAndre Jordan instead. But I think this guy fits in great with the Pelicans. Him, Nikola Mirotic, and Anthony Davis, if they play a huge guy or a big guy lineup with Julius Randle playing the 3, I think it's going to be incredible to see the numbers he can put up. And I think he's going to take a step forward that he could make at the Lakers, especially if he stayed with LeBron. And I think Julius Randle's going to be an amazing player here. And Brandon, let's go with your bold prediction here. What do you got?
My bold prediction that Bulls will make the playoffs, beat the playoffs.
So like a low seed and then beat a 2 or 3 seed.
Not
here?
Even just a low seed. I'm saying they're gonna get a 6 seed, 5th seed. They're gonna upset some. I could see them Raptors or maybe a good team like that doesn't really.
Yeah. I was awfully close to putting the Bulls in one of my bold predictions. Kind of talked about it before, and I think both of us are really high on this Bulls. Surprisingly, it's been a while since Derrick Rose was at his MVP level, since they've been good, and I think it's going to be incredible to see what these young guys, Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, Bobby Portis, a lot of guys like that. They're going to play. They're going to ball. I think they're going to do good this year, and I think they're going to make the playoffs and kind of surprise some people, kind of like the Pacers did last year. All right, my bold prediction here: the Dallas Mavericks will make the playoffs not have one All-Star, but two All-Stars. And that's going to be Luka Doncic and either DeAndre Jordan or Dennis. I mean, if you saw a little bit of what Luka and Dennis Smith were doing in the
Yep.
preseason and in the
I've
summer
seen it.
league, they played incredible together. I think DeAndre Jordan is one of the best defensive players in the league, and I think he's going to elevate his game even more. And so this is my bold prediction. I think the Mavericks are going to do that much better. Harrison Barnes puts up 18 a game, and when you put up 18 a game along with other players who can contribute, it's going to be good.
I have another bold prediction. If Jimmy Butler goes to the Nets make the play.
Yeah. Nets aren't that far off. We talked about it in a couple of
Mhm.
videos back how they're about one big star from making the playoffs and two big stars from being a contender. Yeah, and I think the Nets are going to be pretty incredible. I think it could be good. And so there's a lot of questions in this NBA season. Probably one of the most excited I've been in a while for one, even though the Warriors have 5 All-Stars in their starting lineup.
That's not one of the questions. Win the NBA Finals
Yeah,
is
if you
one
make
of
a
the
bold
questions
prediction
nobody
about
cares
that,
about.
you're going to be wrong. It's the Warriors.
Yeah.
Here's a bold prediction. One of the Warriors' star 5 players are going to leave the next summer. It's going to be,
Thompson.
could be, but I was going to say,
I don't think that.
okay, fine. We'll go 2 starting players, or
Okay,
2 starting players from the Warriors. Kevin Durant to the Lakers, Klay Thompson to a separate team there.
Why would Kevin Durant go to the Lakers?
Because he wants to be with LeBron, because he wants to win championships.
All right, let's now before you
Okay.
ruin anything else.
Okay, so that's all we have for today. It's been a pretty interesting conversation today in this video. I'm Jacob, and this is Brandon, and this has been our NBA special. Have a great Tuesday, and be safe.